Greetings and salutations, everybody. This right here is LA, chilling out in the burg. You guys already know where it is. I've told you a million times. Well, today this is something I guess I wanted to share with everyone a couple of days ago, and didn't really get a chance to do it. Just, other things came up, circumstances. But it's just something I wanted to share with you guys about some things that revealed to me after this full moon and a whole crash afterwards and all that. And on top of that, epiphany. Sorry, I'm moving a tree into a different location in my yard. But first and foremost, I like to address that post I did yesterday. And before I go into all this, I know there's some individuals that let's not even bring that up. But let's just say that the comment on the post I did yesterday, I kind of do feel that way, and I just want to explain why. Not because I need to, it's because I feel like it. I feel that a lot of us in this journey path, we're here to connect with one another. We are the forerunners. A lot of us are. A lot of us have been on this journey in a long period of time, and those that have, know what I'm talking about the fact that you care so much about moving ahead and getting into the real physical action of it, of what we're supposed to do. And been racking my brain of like, why isn't anything happening? Why is it the same thing over and over again? And I kind of thought, and I think about some of the videos I've seen and things like that, and other people say, and I think about the fact that how we're all supposed to come together and to change the world. And when I look at Facebook, yes, it's got us all connected. We can talk to anybody we want all over the world at any time. We can message them at any time. And it's a great tool. But I kind of feel with all that, which is limiting the fact how we connect and socialize with each other on a much deeper level. I feel that a lot of us, I know a lot of us are destined to do great things. And the key thing that keeps repeating in my head is unity, coming together. And yeah, in some cases we are. And this idea was inspired by this group I was just a part of. Out the box something other, but there's some great guys and girls in there, great brothers and sisters in there. And I'm sending you guys a direct copy of this video so you guys can hear this, because you guys are the inspiration for this, everyone in that group. And a big thanks, even though I haven't really know all you guys that well, but you guys, as much appreciation to this what I'm saying today, and I want to greatly thank you. So let me just get that out the way. But the thing is, it is limiting our capacity to really, connect with each other. If we truly want to connect, if we truly want to get things started, it starts with us, right? Everything starts with us, right? Well, if it starts with us, we need to get over our fear. And I understand a lot of us are, kind of nervous, and some of are terrified, and some is a little early, and some are just so into themselves, and some are fakes, and I know all that's out there, and I know there's bots, and I know there's dark entities and so forth. But something? If those are us that are like me, that are like kind of like held back in one spot, guess what? That dark energy is going to be out there. It's already out there. We can't hide from that anymore. We can't stick our heads in the sand and try to think it's not out there, and just us being in ourselves. Things are changing, and it's getting time for us to come together. And it doesn't have to be in a big way at all. It can be in a very small way, small steps. I take them all the time. I listen, I'm telling you right now, I'm a shy motherfucker. It takes a lot of effort for me sometimes to get myself to do a video or do a live video, because I'm highly shy. And a lot of times you'll never know it. Most people don't know it. So what I'm addressing is not today, not tomorrow, not next week, not even next month, not even next year. but sometime let's start really reaching out and talking to each other on the phone, not on Facebook, not on Messenger, unless you can help it. And I understand some of y'all want to be safety about it. That's perfectly cool. But let's really start reaching out and connecting and talking and really building a communicational bridge between each other. Because we're not really learning anything between posts and quotes and likes and hearts and all this other stuff. It's great. It's great. Don't get me wrong. And yes, a lot of us uses that to our advantage, and I respect and honor you for that. I am not talking about anyone else. I'm not judging anyone, because what you do is what you do. LA do shit all the time. I know a lot of y'all don't like, but you know something? It's me. But my epiphany is as you all know, a lot of us are in chaotic situations. And some of those chaotic situations are deeply paralyzing at times. And I think I truly understand now what a lot of this is really, at least for me, all about. It came to me that my entire life I've been walking and living in total duality and balancing it at the same time. And I guarantee you a lot of you have too. If you go back and look at your lives and realize how you made it through all those times, even before you were wakened, before you were aware of what is going on, you look at those times and you think back really deeply, especially you guys that had really chaotic, sheltered childhoods. How did you survive? How'd you make it through that? You got to start looking back and realizing and honoring the fact that even before you were aware, and you were able to walk and guide yourself through duality of being alone, but yet being a prisoner at the same time. Living in your own world, but yet living in someone else's world. Think about that. Really think about that. Just think about that, because it seems so uncomplicated, but when you really look deeper, it means, surface really doesn't see anything. But think about it. Every time you connect with someone, you're living in a different world, like in a different dimension, in a different time zone, whatever you want to call it. Now think of that on a bigger scale, as all of us that are aware and awakened, or not, let's not even say awakened, because sometimes that's putting labels on people, but let's say aware and feel that we're ready to do that. Just think about that. Not only we're in our own world, but we're in a world in our jobs. And I know a lot of you already think about this, but just think about all those worlds, dimensions, timelines coming together and blending in together and really making a change. And to address what I was saying earlier, it starts with us. Maybe it's time for all of us to make a move. Maybe it's time for, if we want the universe to give us that ultimate gratification that a lot of us are looking, hoping, striving for, maybe it's waiting for us collectively to start coming together in a more personal way, which will also enhance our spiritual connection with each other too. Because a lot of us, let's be honest, a majority of us are very, very aware of when someone has got dark intentions. If you don't know it right offhand, you will. The only thing is, a lot of us are doubting ourselves. We're not giving ourselves enough credit, and we really need to stop doing that, me included. But that's just a little food for thought that I want everyone to think about. And I love you guys. Peace.